Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Dancehall artist Squash, real name Andre Whitaker, has been arrested in the state of Florida. It's a breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news.
Yeah, this is Everton Blend. I'm reaching out to people, Steve, ever done that. Lift up your head and go lead to how. We know that we win the blood. People, Stevie. Rushawn. Yeah, this is Everton Blend. I'm reaching out to people, Steve, ever done that. Lift up your head and go lead to how. That we win the blood. People, Stevie.
Yeah, greetings, families and friends. Yeah, I hope you can hear me well. I'm having a little bit technical difficulties. But dancehall artist, yes, real name Andre Whitaker. We know him as the Sixth Boss, ladies and gentlemen, and it's breaking right now in the news in South Florida as the entertainer whose real name is Andre Whitaker has been reported in the newspaper being arrested, yes, by the Miami-Dade police entity. Now it's being reported that the dancehall artist Squash was arrested on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, on several firearms charges. The entertainer whose real name is Andre Whitaker, taken into custody by Miami-Dade police, according to the papers. Squash is charged for allegedly being in possession of a short barrel shotgun, a rifle and a machine gun, as well as concealed firearms, ladies and gentlemen. If you know of the situation, particularly what's going on right now in the Jamaican case with Shabdan and J-Man being a witness, now come full circle, ladies and gentlemen, as Andre Whitaker, middle name Maurice, moniker in the dancehall Squash, is now on standard bond of $3,000 US, and he's being charged, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, with possession of a short barrel shotgun, a rifle, a machine gun, and possession of a concealed weapon. A real gunman then. Now, like I said, Shabdan case is coming up, and I'm wondering if J-Man is talking. However, these are just allegations. The details about the Jamaican entertainer being arrested has just hit social media, as the Miami-Dade website has just said standard bond and is set to sum of $3,000, but a notation said that the bond may not be the current amount. As a member of the sixth group from Montego Bay, St. James, Squash rose to fame in the last decade with a string of dancehall hits. Dancehall hits like the recent Big Breeze that has taken the social media streaming platform by storm. Also Ambala, which we all know was a smashing hit in local Jamaica. Now, as we know, 6 don't squeeze and miss. We can't go around the implication and allegations that has been laid against J-Man, and Squash himself was allegedly arrested today with multiple firearms, short barrel shotgun, machine gun, and like I'm saying, the famous shooting in the Lauderhill area where, yeah, J-Man was arrested, and rumors had it that J-Man is talking right on spot. And it sounds like the boss is Squash. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Ford Lord and Muscle Man as they got unalived in Lauderhill in early last year, or a couple of years, excuse me. And now it appears that the case between the producer, famous dancehall producer Sharp Dan in Jamaica, which there is right now currently a triple unaliving case against Sharp Dan. And it appears that J-Man is a key witness in that case in Jamaica. Rumor had it that that's one of the reasons why J-Man flee, yeah, the islands, and end up getting himself caught up in an unaliving case in Lauderhill when they unalived Ford Lord and Muscle Man. But now the cases have come full circle because the real thugs are the American government. We all know that. And Jamaica is at a crucial point right now in their trial with Sharp Dan, as DPP Paula Llewellyn has made hints that she will be attempting to get J-Man to approach or to witness the Sharp Dan case. And it appears that J-Man say him not take this by himself. So for some reason, months and months, years have passed, and you know, Squash has roamed the streets of the United States making new music videos, dropping new songs, traveling back and forth, South Florida to New York and other places, continuing his life. But now it seems like the prosecution in Jamaica has stretched forth its long hand and has contacted Broward County to get J-Man on the case to go against Sharp Dan. So here you have it. Coincidentally, Squash has been arrested for the allegations of possession of firearms, multiple firearms. And it's being reported in the newspaper here in South Florida that he was held with a short barrel shotgun. Means that it shot off. A machine gun. Him I go deal with you like him say big breeze. Him in your town. So right now he's being held, and from what I know, there has been a immigration hold, cause them don't want him run off. There is bail. But right now, I'm sure that as soon as he get bail, they're probably going to snatch him up. Now, J-Man is another case now, cause him have two unaliving charge in the United States, in Florida, Broward County, to deal with. And right now, the Jamaican government want him to testify in the Sharp Dan case. Well, more you forgive me a thumbs up, leave a comment on this one if you think that Andre Whitaker just got caught up by the long arms of Jamaica touching in, because J-Man is rumored to say him not take the two unaliving by himself, and no him alone honor him alone. So it's being said right now that Shabdan get reeling like a big eel because it appears that Shabdan case is connected to J-Man and Squash, because we all know that Two Fly and Bam Brain was taking out also another family member of the 6 gang at the party of Two Fly, which is J-Man's love. And it appears that to me that J-Man was helped and assisted, probably even by the government, to leave the islands. And when him forward to the foreign land, him couldn't keep him hand clean long enough. So it end up where it seems like them unalive some youths where would roll around them in Ford Lord and Muscleman. And now you see Squash appears to have forgotten about that him have some payments, because him say karma never forgets its address. So right now it seems like Squash just started facing karma with this brand new arrest. A Dade, Miami, county, Miami-Dade. It's been reported that J-Man is ready to squeal. You are going to leave your comment on this one, because tonight seems like Squash gonna be eating some jail meal. Seems like Jamaica law or legal system has linked up with the American system. So one can run, but one cannot hide from the long arm of the law. Soon you will hear the criminals them start crying and saying they are the victim. But one thing I could say about a foreign system, I'll find you anywhere you hide. So it's Rastafari Soldier here, ladies and gentlemen. Now take no bribe. Asking you, give me a subscribe. If you want to hear the truth, I'm telling you, subscribe to Deep Roots. Follow me over on TikTok, Deep Roots TV. It don't make no sense, me flip-flop. So anytime you're up on a platform and you want to hear the Rasta man, I'm taking a stand. Because I want to make Jamaica safe again, because I am from that paradise land. That beautiful island. And right now, I tell you, say, enough of these artists and producers has been violent producers in Iron Island and has dropped or dissipated, pulled down Iron Man ranking in the world. You know, so Jamaica is a worldwide brand, and we have been promoting lewd, lascivious, and violence pan we nation, spread it all across good land. And some of these people have to be made example of. And when you go around the world, tell every little boys and girls, when you're unaliving your brothers and sisters, there is no right about that. And it seems like these dancehall artists salivate, right? Their whole life through their lyrics to promote the downfall of their brothers and sisters. So I man now wish no bad upon no one. But from you are unalive or urge, my people, you're not with me. You are gone tea, like Kendrick said. They're not like us. So let's Sizzla Kalonji tell you, say, I man mother and father never bring me come here to unalive my brother and sister. So if these allegations are true, where these people have been involved in the unaliving of my brothers and sisters in my island of Jamaica, and then have the audacity to go a foreign and go do it, they need to make the ends meet. Meaning, Babylon, I got beat and teach. So I know man is Rastafari Soldier here, asking you for a subscribe and a follow. Sometimes I beat them real bad with the fire. But I know man I tell you, say, reporting the dancehall artist by the name of Squash the boss of the 6 gang, you are guarantee, where flash out a yard and reach a foreign and for some reason find 2 of him brother for Queng. He has been arrested in Miami-Dade on weapons charge. And more life. Leave your comment. You are guarantee God now sleep, them say. And them say, Karma, don't forget your address. Yeah, leave your comment on this one. Give me a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let me know if you think, say, a J-man a squeal, you are guarantee to get a better deal. Or if it's just lucky, the Florida police them lucky. Or it's just a coincidence that J-man is a key witness in a triple quenging in a Shabdan trial in a Jamaica at this time that just started. And for some reason, the 6th boss has been taken in. Leave your comment on this one and let the Rasta man know what you talk about, you know. Yeah, a more life and a more joy. Yeah, and of course, yeah, more happiness. Now, I man, I show the item say, since Squash get arrested, I man have to go touch upon this other case. You see, it's amazing to found out, say, Rushawn Patterson, or Rushawn, whatever you want. Yeah, me I talk about the one where allegedly unalive Slickiana. Well, me I find out, say, this person has been unalive, yeah, by the fine Jamaican police. And it seems like the Jamaican police have stepped up their work, you know, guarantee, since lately. And I must say hats off to the Jamaican police. Because I man's looking through the paper and seeing the documentation says Slickiana's unaliving has been avenged. But it has been avenged by the JCF. And the justification is that the man Rushawn Patterson, who was alleged to be on bail, out on bail, because I can't understand how this youth here can unalive someone and in such a terrible matter throw in body, our body out in a water, out of beer. He said that Rushawn Patterson, the man charged for the 2022 unaliving of social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend, was reportedly unalived by the Jamaican police. And this occurred in Hanover. Them say it was Dundee Pen in Hanover. And this happened this morning. Now, first of all, I man shocked and appalled right now to even know say this boy was out on bail. And what kind of system this? Me I tell you say it failed. Because if Rushawn Patterson has been out on bail and to see that him allegedly unalive Slickiana 2022 and right now at 2025 and still nothing, then enough other people this boy could unalive before even go back. Zine, I want to know say, me say him did unalive him first, woman. John know what kind of nastiness this. But the reports are that sometimes about 6 a.m. a team of police carrying out an operation in Dundee Park and went to the premises where Patterson was located. Police said that Patterson was fatally shot during an ensuing confrontation. The Independent Commissioner of Investigation has reportedly commenced a probe into the fatal unaliving. when he last appeared in court, Patterson was ordered to report 15th of October 2025 by High Court Judge Judith Pusey, who further extended his bail. Thousands' body was removed from the Marine Police from the sea by the Marine Police from the sea in the St. James area on October 21st. I man just want to find out if a judge and jury them police are player. Cause how will not end up at this man yard for analyze him? But again, sometimes some of them boy have to get done. Because it appears that Jamaicans are taking this for some kind of fun. Because if Rushawn Patterson really analyzed Slickiana and the judge believed that, and this occurred from 2022, and them actually allow you bail for so long, how much years, and talk about you for forward back to court 3 years later. If me I did you, me wouldn't want to go back to court. So at this point now, the police them say them don't want to deal with nothing, because it appears that if you allow somebody to analyze somebody 3 years bail, then you don't have no evidence. You can't. Or you lose it or something. Or you don't know where nothing to find. So you have to go just judge and jury him. It appears that's what's going on. Especially if the youth them have a good lawyer. But good riddance. Rushawn Patterson, if you really did what they said you did to Slickiana. Because Slickiana, as you see, was a beautiful machine. Chacha, me can't believe you analyze such a fine queen. So I and I man just want to big up the JCF. Say good riddance to Rushawn Patterson if he did what he was alleged to have done. And if he did, I don't understand. Under the sun, why would you have someone that's alleged to have done this to Slickiana and his previous attempt to unalive his previous woman free out in society? This is just unbelievable to me. Now touching in on this Shabdan trial coming up. The trial really should have started already. I have not seen much. But because I'm speaking on this squash arrest, I must touch on the fact that Shabdan case is tied to J-Man, who is an intricate member of the squash gang. So it was reported in social media, or circulating I should say, that Squash is the one, or someone from the vehicle was the one that actually, how I could say, cap. Yeah. Who pepper up Yaganti J-Man. Yaganti. So in someone else from the crew, from the 6th crew, peppering up J-Man, it made J-Man had to go to the hospital, and that is why J-Man ultimately got arrested. So like I said, J-Man is the key to Shabdan's trial as far as the triple unaliving. But J-Man also have his own problem, because he's on a double unaliving in Florida. You can't believe this. You can't write it's like a horror story them man ya account. Shabdan and J-Man, between both of them have about 5 quenging unalive pan them hand. And both of them in a prison and both of them for witness. Imagine. Then Squash now seems like him a go get bring down by J-Man because it seems like say J-Man himself got pepper up by Squash. As these articles on the social medias are circulating, we have to try to make sense of this, people. Shabdan is in a triple quenging trial, fighting to see outside. A lot of people think that Shabdan is going to walk because the main witness in the Shabdan case is right now himself in a jail cell in Florida, as the prosecution's pushing for the inmate to testify. Jamaica's music producer Lenville Shabdan Thompson Jr. and his co-accused Tajay Clark appeared in the St. James Court last week, ladies and gentlemen, February 19, to commence the triple quenging case. However, the proceedings were centered around the prosecution move to make an application to have one of his witnesses to be present in court via a live stream video. Mirated. You hear me? Now, as per reports, the application is required that the witness to join the proceeding Monday. This news comes after it was revealed in January that the witness in question is located overseas and incarcerated in Florida on a double quenging charge. That is J-Man. Imagine this. You have 2 young men that claim to be music producers, and both young men are in jail awaiting trial on multiple quenging, and the Jamaican people will say that the music don't cause the youth them to act out of emotion violently. 2 producers of Jamaican music, and not to mention Miller 9 and other people that commit crime. Listen, we have to come to a conclusion that we the people, the melanated people, Jamaicans and abroad, worldwide, have to look into the mirror and decide if we want better. Because it appears that we continue to shield our criminal entity with excuses. As it's been said that Shabdan and his co-accuser will return back to lockup and the proceedings will continue on Wednesday. The popular music producer is being represented by King's Counsel, Tom Tavares Finster, and Donahue Martin. On the other hand, his co-accused is being represented by Kadeen Coleman. Shabdan and Clark were arrested and charged with the shooting resulting in the death of 3 persons and injuring multiple others May 25th, 2022 in Rose Heights, St. James. Now, like I said, the party was being kept was for Two Fly, which is J-Man's girlfriend. And see there, Shabdan allegedly were the orchestrator to the demise of Two Fly. Now, me sure say, I just see Muscleman and Ford Lord. J-Man not take this by himself. And of course, the Jamaican prosecutor would like to get J-Man's corporation with Shabdan case, but J-Man say you take me for bait. Because I know me alone did orchestrate. Yeah, the quanging of Musselman and Ford Lord. So him turn and look to the Jamaican prosecutor that needs him on the Shabdan case. When me I go get out of this, you think say me no slick? Listen, but what I want to ask you people, do you agree with these people when they say that the music that these producers produce don't cause any kind of violence? Because it appears that we have a pattern here. Matter of fact, we have a program. Yeah, because the music seems to be the program to continue to feed, yeah, the youths them with the ideas of violence. And as it matriculates from the airways to the brain, it becomes a seed of action. Yeah. So, I want the people them to understand, say, these musicians, so-called producers and artists that we promote are one of our downfall. Not the only one. Because from Miller 9 to Shabdan to J-Man, 3 producers, all 3 of them on multiple quanging charge. From California to Florida to Jamaica, the music, the culture has lost its roots. I know man, I tell you the truth. I know man, they on deep roots. Some more they them for leave a comment and let me know if I'm speaking the truth. Because it appears that the people them that we promote are the ones that are damaging the youth. And Bob Marley tell you, say, yo, tell the children the truth. And I man, I tell you the truth. Say, the people them that we seems to promote and gravitate to are the ones that are there to harm us. And it seems like we are so coward and lacked in a moral compass that we actually promote our demise. It's a shame. Me ask the people them, say, yo, please open up your eyes. As J-Man, yeah, and Sheldon is waiting right now because I'm going out touring brothers them. And I, man, I feel it for the parents of these lost souls and seeds. But again, I, man, no sorry. It's not good to see your young brother's life just thrown away willfully. Yeah, enough of them try to act like they did it skillfully. But like I said, karma will never forget your address. Now, I, man, wanted to address a couple more of these headlines that I, man, see in the news. As far as in Florida, I noticed that this Israeli man in Florida found it necessary to cap off the 2 other men that he saw in a vehicle because he thought they were Palestinians. This is just unbelievable, family and friends. A Florida man shot 2 tourists from Israel because he thought they were Palestinians. You can't make up this one, family and friends. You really can't make up this. This is truly, truly amazing. So, when you hear about certain racist thing, it's just unbelievable. Now, after he shot after the people them, going after the people them, fire after the people them, him try to come up with the whole idea, say, him have a mental issue. Well, you know, say in the great state of Florida, we not too pre that, because the boy come out of his mouth and said that. That means him going after somebody with the intention to unalive them just because he thought they were Palestine. But like I tell you, karma never forgets your address. You agantee, and because him said that out of his mouth, you know what the great state of Florida gonna do from the shout. Hey, hey, the man has been charged. Yes, he has been charged. He was arrested. He has been charged with hate crime after quenching after his own kind. Imagine this. Imagine this. A Florida man has been charged after he shot after him quench after two Israeli tourists in Miami Beach who he assumed are Palestinians, and he is now charged in a hate crime. Unbelievable. Modecha Brafman, 27, young, face up to life in prison on hate crime related to charge connecting to February 15 incident occurring in Miami. Now, the police said that Brafman quench after Yoran Rabbi and Ari Rabbi, a father and son pair visiting South Florida from Israel. Ari Rabbi was touched in the shoulder, and his father, the forearm, was grazed by the bullet. After the shooting, which police said was unprovoked, Brafman spontaneously stated that while he was driving his truck, he saw two Palestinians and quench after them and killed both on a live boat. Mirated, according to the police report. Brafman attorney Dustin told the local newspaper the father and son were reaching for a weapon, and Brafman was simply defending himself. The doctor declared that Brafman incompetent to stand is incompetent to stand trial. But a second opinion said that is not true. Now, as you see now, these people are trying to obfuscate multiple ways. As the Israelis that were mistaken for Palestinians by the other Israeli was wet up by this Israeli. The Israeli please say him not mentally good. So right now, a doctor declared that Brafman is incompetent to stand trial. But the court said, oh Lord, how you a drive a truck down the street, 27 years old, you have a pew, and now you see two men will look unlike you. You thought they were Palestinian, but they were Israeli. And you wet them up. And now you want to claim, say your brain's no good. Up here acting them people are doing now. They should really live in Hollywood. Mirated. Now, this Florida man here that tried to pew unalive two people that look like Palestinians. It's not sick in the head. Because he told you what he was doing. Him say him try to dash them away because he thought they were Palestinian. Driving another direction. This Israeli saw two tourists from Israel and thought that they were Palestinian. and he started wetting them up like a sprinkler. Now, when he was apprehended, he confessed to the Miami police and said that him done to Palestinian because him think him did get where we did. And when they find out they were Israeli, him start act like him crazy. Imagine this. Well, in the great state of Florida, he has been charged with a hate crime against his own kind. Imagine this. Families and friends, leave your comment on this one. Me can't believe it. I've never heard of nothing like this. The Chosen, it seemed like him brain frozen. Yeah, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I also wanted to touch in this hour, I want to big up everyone across the world that tune into Deep Roots TV. Yeah. Well, it appears that Pope Francis might be losing his power. Because right now, the Pope is in critical condition. As he's on high oxygen flow, they might try keep him alive. Why? Someone leave in the comment because I don't know. You are Ganti? Right now, Babylon is on the edge because it seems like the evilness that they pledge might lose its head. Pope Francis is in critical condition. Yeah, Babylon head is leaning. He's now on long respiratory oxygen flow. It appears that he's going to have to go. You see, this is one thing more on the people them to know, you know. I and I, man, do not rejoice or exalt on anyone's downfall. But again, karma, don't forget your address. As Pope Francis is now in critical condition as of today, after suffering a prolonged asthmatic respiratory crisis while being treated for pneumonia and a complex lung infection, the Vatican said. This 88 Pope gave the whole world hope. But is he clean? Rasta man, I'm going to tell you, nope. They said that the Pope remained conscious and has received high flow oxygen to help him breathe. Me, I tell you, look in a me eye. Me not go cry when this fool die. Yeah. He's also receiving blood transfusion after tests show low blood count of platelets, which are needed for clotting. The Vatican said it seems like this boy didn't drink enough. It seems like he's not satisfied with how many they caused to unalive. As the Pope is leaning on his side, I hope that the people around the world understand how the Vatican and their false doctrine and their leaders such as Pope Francis has unalived so many across the world. So I'm going to tell you, little boys and girls, the Rasta man not cry. Me not cry for no Pope, me not lie. Babylon is falling down as the Pope remains in critical condition. They wanted to warn the people them because right now they are looking for a replacement to try to keep the head of Satan erected. I and I, man, know so Babylon must fall. And on Saturday, blood tests show that he has developed a low platelet count, a condition called paletomia. I guess that's the blood type of pneumonia. The pellets are cell-like fragments that circulate in the blood that help form blood clots to stop bleeding or help wound heal. Low platelet counts can be caused by a number of things, including side effects from medicine or infections, according to the U.S. National Institute of Health. Listen, Francis, who has chronic lung disease and is prone to bronchial cancer, bronchitis, bronchial infection, I should say, in winter, was admitted to the hospital in February. Them boy are really corrupt. And you say from you corrupt and all deal with some corruption, I consume all other things where you know for you consume, of course you're going to develop an infection. Whether it's a lung infection or a blood infection. One of the people know say your Rasta man bun the Pope and bun Rome. You are guarantee the serpent has been living free in the Garden of Eden, and it's once in a while you get the chance to straight up talk about the evil that these monsters has perpetuated over the earth. And as some people are weak and frail and fragile in the mind and morals, they gravitate to the evil of men like these. They succumb to the power and the weight of men like these, as these men have stolen. Yeah, we're looking at a thief. Well, karma, don't forget the address. So I don't want my people to cry or moan. Don't you weep. Don't you get upset. Because the Pope and his father is sitting right next to each other. Yeah, I'm talking about the father of unaliving. Yeah, the angel is calling home his son. And right now, yo, want the Pope and him follower know say, sooner or later, it's gonna be your turn. The amount of carnage that these people have starved and have caused over the place, even in the last few years. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, and if I explain that right now, Babylon, a column has fallen out of Babylon. And we think say, yeah, it's a shame. Well, I man want to touch, yeah, on this article here, because we have to try to make sure we pay homage to our families and our friends. Yeah, but I was looking through the article here and I noticed that Voletta Wallace, yeah, the mother of Notorious B.I.G., yeah, has fallen. And at this point right now, families and friends, like me tell you, say, no, we not go cry for nobody where we not find to be worthy of our tears. So right now, we know say Biggie mother was an islander, was a yard woman. We don't necessarily go cry for her still, but we just make the acknowledgement. Say, yeah, she drop out. So R.I.P. I man I say, no, to Biggie Small's mother. Yeah. It's necessary for us to like recognize her still, you know. Right now, I forget to put up the title up here, so sorry about that, Miss Voletta. But it's necessary for us to recognize, yeah, Biggie Small's mother, because he was somewhat an intricate role model in certain places in the United States, like in the culture, Yarganty, and she did have him. So more big up Biggie Small's mother, cause She drop out, unfortunately, right now. And but I like say the eye them know see how that a go on, because a lot of people don't even know say she drop out. Cause me personally never to know say she drop out. So I just want to bring the news to the people them and let the people them know say Biggie Smalls mother drop out. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a look. Yeah, her name is Violetta Wallace. Yeah, she was a beautiful and strong woman like most black women are. So I and I man don't get a chance a lot of the times to highlight the melanated woman, and it is very important that I and I man look on it. And unfortunate, you are going to say sometimes I and I man have to burn them. Yeah, in the public. You are going to because I have so much expectation and pride. You are going to so big up yourself. You know, R.I.P. condolences, all of those things, because it appears that's the only time that we know our families and remember our friends. Your guarantee is when we drop out. So right now I'm reporting that Biggie Smalls' mother, Violetta Wallace, has transitioned to the other side, which is the side of the unknown. Yeah, we don't take no bribe. So families and friends, go ahead and leave your comment on this one. Subscribe, like, and share to the Rastaman channel. I go forward again. I just wanted to report. You are going to and let the people them take a minute.
Yeah, this is every time when I mention out the people, Steve, never done it. Up, lift up your head and your lead up. We know that we will the blood. People, Stevie. Rushawn.
Yeah, I man just did want to report and I couldn't know say yo squash get locked up. It's unfortunate. So the artist get locked up. Shabdan case. Look like say a J-man involved in that. And also Rushawn Patterson. Yes, the Kiana case. Seems like that the youth there. In more life waste. So leave your comment for my families and friends, you know. If you have not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. Check me out over on TikTok down to flip-flop. Yeah. I'll try to figure out how I can go live over there. You know what I say? So more life and more joy and more happiness. You stay blessed, families and friends. One love.
Yeah, this is every time when I mention out the people, Steve, never done it. Up, lift up your head and your lead up. We know that we will the blood. People, Stevie. Rushawn. Fire,